Alright, this is getting into the United States Military Academy at West Point, which is what you're claiming. Awesome. Works for me. Probably the most well-known of all commissioning programs, but the hardest to qualify for, is the United States Military Academy at West Point. They have this many, they admit, okay, and they pay. A West Point cadetship includes a fully funded 4-year college education, tuition, room, board, medical, dental. A cadet earns $600 a month, or nearly $7,200 a year. A portion of the cadet pays, okay, it's for the personal shit, like haircuts, okay? It goes into their personal account. By law, graduates of West Point are appointed as an active duty as commissioned officers and serve in the U.S. Army for a minimum of 5 years. So I would have been with this 9 years at West in military. Doing the math here? Yeah. It's by law, you guys. Admission requirements. You must meet certain requirements specified by public law. You can't have a record, that means. You will be evaluated in 3 areas: academic performance, demonstrated leadership potential, and physical aptitude. You must meet strict medical qualifications, which would include 20/20 or corrective glasses. First of all, you must be a United States citizen, 17 to 23. You must not be married, pregnant, or have legal obligation to support a child or children. Okay. To qualify academically at West Point, you should have an above-average high school or college academic record. A complete transcript of academic achievement will be evaluated and determine your qualification. You perform well on the ACT and SAT. To prepare, you need strong emphasis on composition, grammar, literature, and speech for English. 4 years of college preparatory mathematics to include algebra, geometry, intermediate algebra, trigonometry as a minimum. 2 years of a foreign language. 2 years of laboratory science such as chemistry and physics. 1 year of U.S. history, including courses in geometry, government, and ethics. Okay, if your school includes a course in pre-calculus and calculus in its curriculum and a basis of computing course, these courses will be helpful in preparing you at West Point. Well-rounded background, including leadership experience. Complete physical aptitude examination, which consists of 5 events: pull-ups for men or flexed arm for women, a basketball throw from a kneeling position, a standing long jump, a 300 yard shuttle run, and a 2-minute period of push-ups. You are permitted just 1 examination. You should practice the 5 events prior to taking the examination. You apply to West Point by requesting completing a pre-candidate questionnaire and obtain nomination, normally from a United States congressman or a senator. Jesus Christ, dude. No, current enlisted members do not need a congressional or senatorial nomination. That's current. Okay. A candidate file will be started after a return of the pre-candidate questionnaire. The admissions committee will only evaluate your application file when every requirement has been completed. A minority of Congress members' names. Okay, so look. The majority of members of Congress use a competitive nomination process whereby 10 candidates are named to compete for a single vacancy. A minority of members of Congress names a single candidate as their primary nomination, and some choose to number or rank order the alternates. If you have an excellent academic and extracurricular activity, however, you have a good chance of gaining admission with an alternate nomination. Each year, several hundreds of best qualified alternate congressional and military services nominees are offering admission from West Point waiting list. Current enlisted soldiers, okay, you know, I mean, okay. And there are 21 majors, fields of study, okay. 6 engineering programs that are accredited. Basic sciences, engineering, humanities, behavioral science, social science. All right. You wake up at 6:50. Jesus Christ! It's 6:55 for breakfast, class, study, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Lights out. All cadets receive Christmas, spring leave. Okay, whatever. Okay. You live by military standards. Blah blah blah. Squad leaders. Athletic program. Alright. So this is just for the Army, but you can play against the Air Force or Navy because it's just for sports. They're not living there. Okay. And when you leave, look what happens. There's this one. Okay, it's co-educational by the Hudson River. This is what you're saying, right? Okay, works pretty well for me. They must directly apply with an academy and receive a nomination, usually from Congress. Okay. They're officers in training. The program grants them a Bachelor of Science degree with curriculum that grades cadets' performances. Okay, they have to have participation in competitive athletics. They're required to adhere to Cadet Honor Code, which states that they will not lie, cheat, steal, or tolerate those that do. Ooh, that's harsh. They have to narc on people, basically. Most graduates are commissioned as second lieutenants in the Army. Foreign cadets are commissioned into the armies of their own home countries. Okay. Five major academic, there are 45 academic majors. Okay. All cadets are commissioned as second lieutenants upon graduation. Military and leadership education is nested in academic instruction. Okay. Physical. The Department of Physical Education commissions the physical program, which includes both physical education classes and testing competitive athletics. Alright. All cadets take a prescribed series of physical fitness courses such as military movement, applied gymnastics, boxing for men, and self-defense for women, swimming, and beginning in 2009 advanced combative. So swimming I'd have to take, and then they can take scuba, rock climbing, and or aerobic fitness. Okay. They must pass an Army physical fitness test twice a year. And additionally, every year cadets must pass the indoor obstacle course. Okay. Moral and ethical training. Okay.